Welcome back, students. In this video we are going to learn algebraic identities, and in this video series we are discussing about the mathematical foundation topics. These topics will be very useful for you if you are in grade 9 or grade 10, as I have prepared these videos from the very basics, so that it is going to enhance your basic foundation related to that particular topic. So let's start. Let's first understand what are algebraic identities. An algebraic identity is an equation that is true for all values of the variables involved. We are going to discuss examples on these algebraic identities later in this video. These are fundamental patterns in an algebra that help us expand, factorize, and simplify algebraic expressions quickly and efficiently. So this is the basic definition of algebraic identity. Now let's move forward. So students, this is our first identity, which is very important. This is square of a sum, which states that a plus b whole square, this is the power, equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. If we understand it with the help of this particular diagram, then we can easily memorize this identity. This is a square, that means the area of a square. This is again the area of the square, and this is, you can say, that area of a rectangle. Then this is area of a rectangle, and you have to sum these two. Therefore we got a square from this, b square from this, and 2ab from these two. In this manner you can easily memorize this. Now let's understand with the help of some example. Let us say we have this algebraic expression where we have 2x plus 3 whole square. Now here we have 2x, let us say it is a, and 3 is b. So by using this identity, that is a plus b whole square equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now we can substitute a with 2x. So we will get 2x whole square plus 2 into a is 2x. So 2 into 2x. Then multiplied with b. b is 3 here. So 3 plus b square is again 3 square. Very simple. Now we need to simplify these terms. So this is equal to 2x whole square equals to 2 square into x square plus 2 into 2, that is 4, then into 3, that is 12. So 12 into x plus 3 raised to the power 2 is 3 3s are 9. So this is equals to 2 raised to the power 2 is 4x square plus 12x and plus 9. So this is the application of a plus b whole square. Now let's move towards another algebraic identity. So students, here we have our another algebraic identity, which is square of difference, that is a minus b whole square equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square. If we recognize it with some pattern of our previous identity, which was a plus b whole square, then we can simply replace plus 2ab with minus 2ab, and the other terms, that is a square and b square, will remain same. Here I have also explained with the help of this expansion a minus b whole square. A square can be written as a into a, therefore a minus b whole square equals to a minus b into a minus b, which is equal to a into a is a square, then a into minus b or a into minus b is minus ab, then minus b into a is again minus ab, plus minus b into minus b is plus b square, because minus b into minus b will give you minus b whole square, which is plus b square. So this is equal to again a square minus 2ab plus b square. Now let's understand with the help of some example. So students, here we have our example, which is x minus 2 whole square. So here a is x and mine 2 is b here. So therefore, by using this identity, we can write it this way, that is x square minus 2 into a, which is x, into b, which is 2, and plus b square, which is 2 whole square. Now we can simplify this. X raised to the power 2 is x square, minus 2 into 2 is 4x, then plus 2 raised to the power 2 is 4. Therefore, this is the final answer after applying this particular identity. Now let's move forward and discuss the next algebraic identity. So students, this is our next identity, that is difference of squares, which is a square minus b square, and this is equal to a plus b into a minus b. Now let's understand why this works. So let's expand this terms a plus b into a minus b of the RHS here. So a into a will give you a square, then a into minus b will give you minus ab, then b into a will give you ab, and b into minus b will give you minus b square. Since these two terms are similar but their signs are different, so we can cancel these two terms and we will be getting only a square minus b square. Here the middle terms cancel out perfectly. Hence we can say that a square minus b square equals to a plus b into a minus b. Let's understand with some example. So students, here we have our example how we are going to use this identity here. Now here we have 25x raised to the power 2 and we can write this 25 as 5 raised to the power 2 into x raised to the power 2 minus 9 can be written as 3 raised to the power 2. Now these two terms can be written as 5x raised to the power 2 minus 3 raised to the power 2. Now we can see that these terms are in the form of a square minus b square, a square minus b square, where a equals to 5x and b equals to 3. Therefore, by using this algebraic identity, we can write this algebraic expression as a minus b into a plus b or a plus b into a minus b, that is 5x plus 3 into 5x minus 3. So this is our final answer by applying this particular algebraic identity. Now let's move forward and discuss our next algebraic identity. So students, here we have our next algebraic identity, which is cube of sum. That means a plus b whole raised to the power 3, or we can say a plus b whole cube equals to a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. Now we can understand with the help of this expansion pattern. Coefficients follow pattern. That is, the coefficient of a cube is 1, a square b is 3, ab square is 3 again, and b cube is 1. And here we have powers of a decrease. That means a cube, then a square, a cube, then a raised to the power 1. You can see here a raised to the power 1 and a raised to the power 0. Obviously here we have a raised to the power 0, which is 1. Similarly, powers of b increases. That is, here we have b raised to the power 0, b raised to the power 1, b raised to the power 2 and b raised to the power 3. Now let's understand this identity with the help of example. So students, here we have our example. Here we have 3x plus 4 whole cube. Here 3x is our a and 4 is our b. Now applying a plus b whole cube here, that means a is 3x, so a cube, then plus 3a square b, that is plus 3 into a square is 3x whole square, 3x whole square into b, b is 4 here, Now again plus 3ab square. So 3 into a is 3x into b is 4 square. So again the last term is plus b cube. So plus b cube is 4 raised to the power 3. Now let's simplify these terms. So this is 3x whole cube is 3 raised to the power 3 into x raised to the power 3 plus 3 raised to the power 2, that is 3 into 3 raised to the power 2 into x square into 4 plus 4 raised to the power 2 is 16. So plus 3 into 3x plus 16 here. And last is 4 raised to the power 3 is 4 into 4 into 4. That is 4, 4, 16, 4, 64. So this is 64. Now let's further simplify these terms. So this is equal to 3 raised to the power 3 is 3, 3, 9, 3, 27, 27 x raised to the power 3. Now this term 3 raised to the power 2 is 9, 9 raised to the power 3 is 27 and 27 multiplied by 4 equals to 108 and x square is there. So 108 x square plus 3 into 3 is 9, then 9 into 16 is 144. So plus 144 and x is also there, and last one is plus 64. So students, here we have our final answer by using this particular identity. Now let's move forward and discuss our next identity. So students, this is our next identity, which is cube of difference. Here we have a minus b whole cube, which is equal to a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. So if we compare it with our previous identity, which was a plus b whole cube, there we were having a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. Here, how you can memorize this identity? By comparing this one, you can simply change the signs alternatively. That means first one is positive, that is a cube, then next one is negative here, then again it is positive, which was same in our previous identity of a plus b whole cube, then again it is negative, there it was positive b cube. Now let's understand this identity with the help of example. So students, here we have our next example, in which we have 2x minus 3 whole cube. So a is 2x and b equals to 3 here. Now by applying our identity, here we are going to get a cube, which is 2x whole cube, then minus 3a square b, that is minus 3 into a square into b then plus 3ab square, that is plus 3 into a into b square, and last one is minus b cube, that is minus b cube. Now let's simplify this expression here. This is 2x whole cube is nothing but 2 raised to the power 3 into x raised to the power 3. Now this one, minus 3 into 2 square into x square into 3 plus 3 raised to the power 2 is 9. 9 into 3 is 27, and 27 into 2 is 54 x, and the last one is minus 3 cube, which is minus 27. Now let's simplify it further. This is 2 raised to the power 3 is 2 to the 4 to the 8. So 8 x raised to the power 3 minus 2 to the 4. 4 into 3 is 12, and 12 multiplied by 3 is 36 x raised to the power 2 plus 54 x minus 27. So this is our final answer by using this particular identity of a minus b whole cube. Now let's move forward and discuss our next identity. So students, here we have our next identity, which is sum of cubes. That means a cube plus b cube equals to a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. So here we can understand this formula by factorization. So here our first factor is a plus b, and our second factor is a square minus ab plus b square. Now let's understand this with example. So students, here we have our example. This is 27x raised to the power 3 plus 125. Now let's understand how we are going to use our identity here. We can write 27 as 3 raised to the power 3 into x raised to the power 3 plus 125 can be written as 5 raised to the power 3. Now we can simply write this term as 3 into x whole raised to the power 3 plus 5 raised to the power 3. Now we can easily compare this expression with a cube plus b cube, as we can see that a is our 3x and b becomes 5. Now we can simply apply our identity here. So here we have a plus b, that is 3x plus 5. Now use the bracket. Now a square, which is 3x whole square, then minus of ab, that is minus 3x into 5, then plus b square, that is plus 5 square. Now we can further simplify these terms, which is 3x plus 5 into 3x whole square is 3 raised to the power 2, which is 9 into x square. 9 x square minus 5 into 3 is 15x plus 5 raised to the power 2 is 25. So this is our final answer by using our identity, which is a cube plus b cube, and we have done the factorization of this algebraic expression. Now let's move towards our next identity. So students, here we have our next identity, which is difference of cubes, a cube minus b cube, which is a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. We can simply memorize this by using factorization formula. Here our first factor is a minus b and our next factor is a square plus ab plus b square. Now let's understand this with our example. So students, here we have our example, which is 64x cube minus 27. 64 can be written as 4 raised to the power 3, as we know that 4 raised to the power 3 is 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 4, which is 64, into x raised to the power 3 minus 27 is 3 into 3, which is 3 raised to the power 3. And we can write this term as 4x whole cube minus 3 cube. Now we can see that we can apply our identity. Here we have our a as a equals to 4x and b equals to 3. Therefore, we can apply our given identity, which is a minus b, that means 4x minus 3 into a square, which is 4x whole square, plus ab, which is plus 4x into 3 plus b square, which is plus 3 square. Now we can simplify these terms. So this is equals to 4x minus 3 into 4x whole square is 4 raised to the power 2, which is 16x square, plus 4 into 3 is 12, 12 into x is 12x, plus 9 here. So here we have our final expression by using this given identity, and we have factorized this algebraic expression, and these are our two factors of this expression. Students, I hope you must have enjoyed this video. If you would like to do more practice or access our study material, then these study materials are available on our website, which is Udgam Welfare Foundation, as you can see here, and you can access these study material by simply going on this particular tab, which is the Lepra India Trust. Once you click on this particular tab, you can see a dedicated learning support for hearing impaired students. Now if you scroll down this particular page, then you can see our free resources here. This is for English grammar, English vocabulary, and here we have our foundation of mathematics. Here you will be getting our video tutorials and study material. Once you click on this study material, then you can redirect to this particular page where you can see our study material on different chapters. So what we have studied today was algebraic identities. So you can click on this particular tab and you can see that this particular material is available here as well. Now you can also do some practice questions by accessing these study material, and here is our few more examples. Here you can see that some more solved examples are given. After that you will see that few more practice problems are given. You can simply do these practice questions and check your answer by simply clicking on this particular button. You can see the answer of this particular question. So students, we are going to meet in our next video, in which we are going to discuss some more topics on foundation of mathematics. Till then, goodbye and take care.